Well, we didn't find Mankirk's wife, but we found Mankirk and a bunch of bodies. Are you Mankirk's wife? Nope. Are you Mankirk's wife? Nope, you're a dude. Let me just, loot your corpse. Yes.
Someone just tipped all these over.
Yep. I loved how the orbs... Yeah. I probably haven't actually mentioned this, but I picked up a new spell called... I don't know, whatever the shield spell is. And if you're thinking about playing this game, the shield is actually really worth it. It's a sustained cast type deal, and reduces all damage you take, and then if you upgrade it, it does damage to enemies as the orbs rotate around. It's convenient.
Talking a little loud.
Sorry.
We live in an apartment.
But the orbs will stun enemies and do a lot of damage and clear out a lot of stuff. It's convenient. Too bad it takes up some of my mana pool, but I can deal with it. Alright. Mankirk, what do you want?
Pyroclastic resonance, body temperatures still well above ambient, and freshly broken earth. Ah, forgive my manners. You were sent to meet a contact, and here I am, Jubal Calidus, Arch-Sage of the Scholia Arcana. If you would be so kind as to ready your weapons, I believe we are about to be attacked. You will be in my thoughts.
Oh. Oh, it's the Freemen. They've never actually adequately explained who the Freemen are. They're just like some kind of weird bandit group.
They're probably just rogues that don't want to conform to society, hence freemen.
Except for, like, we've never run into a group that explains it.
That was bracing, wasn't it? Ethan did not exaggerate your prowess, but it was a pity what happened to this caravan. I followed their trail from Melaglir in the hope that they carried a letter from the missing adept fell, and indeed I was correct. I believe this should go to you. The message names a likely suspect. Continue onward then to Melaglir. Speak to this Patrick Morkan and find what befell our missing colleague. You will be in my thoughts.
I was going to mention this, actually. This game has fairly good naming. Like, we were making fun of Dust for having really redonkulous names.
Well, it's just names taken from one too many cultures that didn't seem to make sense in furrydom.
And in this one, none of the names make sense. Meliglir. Meliglir.
Well,
I don't know.
Patrick stood out. I don't know how
Yeah,
many...
Patrick is fine, but like Morkan? Who's named Morkan?
No. I'm wondering, with all of the funky names, why is there someone named
Patrick?
Patrick?
I guess.
Because this is Arian, Raedrin, and
Sorely,
Sorely.
Kandrian, Meliglir Citizen, Ellie,
I mean, I suppose
Eli.
that could be Eli.
Yeah. Probably not, though. It's probably Ellie. Ellie Thames.
Maddox? Maddox is a real name, isn't it?
Maddox. Not Matix, usually.
I think I've heard that spelling before.
One problem with my shield and the orbs is it gets kind of obnoxious when they run into
You know
stuff.
what's actually really funny? I was reading up about baby names, and Alanis is actually a real name, but it's Allannis. Which I thought was cool. But I like my spelling more.
On a darkling wind she rose, gripped within impassioned throes, and I, her chosen witness proud, did fall beneath her endless shroud. Something about you reminded me of the verse. Of course, the poet was discussing death. I'm Patrick Morkan. How may I be of assistance?
This looks like Doctor Strange.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like something about the way he said Patrick Morkan and the way he looks and the way he talks. It definitely did make me think of Doctor Strange.
Aha.
I wonder if they did that intentionally.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, her. A particularly belligerent woman, if I recall. I believe she left our village recently for parts unknown. Master Dace made quite the fuss. Apparently, she left her possessions in a footlocker in her room. I suppose she left in a hurry.
Or her body got snatched.
Good of you to stop by.
Just like everybody else in this bloody quest line. Because all the dead people, I think, might have been body snatched.
No.
Oh
maybe the
no, they're
people that
just
went-
recently dead.
Or the ones that went mad and missing.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, ooh, lockpicks.
The car's journal.
That's pointless
It's worthless stuff.
Actually, not the peasants' equipment. There's a guy that buys peasants' clothing. I really have no... Oh, he buys them for, costumes.
I see.
He's a traveler, and it's a circus troupe. And they wear peasant costumes. What? Oh, we're supposed to read the journal. That's why. One of the downsides of me cheating up my inventory space to be completely ridiculously huge.
You need to sell stuff.
Our blacksmithing has gone up. Yeah, you can also pick up
Books that...
skill books. Yep. I probably should have paid attention to what book it was, or just looked at it when we were looting it.
Go all the way to the bottom. It must be there.
No.
Lakara's. Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Lakara's journal.
Okay, cursed village is so caught up with the Tuatha at their door, they've become blind to the monster within their midst. An entire family has been slaughtered.
It's a woman's journal. Why are you reading?
Fine, fine.
An entire family has been slaughtered, several more individuals gone missing, and untold travelers pulled from the roads. And they do nothing. Attempted to gain an audience with Lord Candrian today. Again. Was refused at the gate. Again. Idiots. This case continues to surprise. No clue is consistent. Some of the wounds appear to be from tooth or claw, but blood spray on the walls of the victim's home could have been made from a large blade, such as a greatsword. Numerous individuals have gone missing, but only 2 corpses has ever been found. Where are the others? Patrick Morcon knows more than he is telling. If I'm just to get into his basement, perhaps I can uncover something more. At least the innkeeper, Master Dace, has been helpful in providing me with supplies and directions regarding the local area. A place he mentioned to me over dinner tonight, the Cave of Toulon. I think I will search there tomorrow. It might be connected to an old network of passageways that lead underneath the town. Perhaps I will find evidence of whatever is taking these villagers there.
Why are you quiet, Carl?
What?
I have to walk.
Aw.
I haven't been to this place.
So you're not impressed with my performance?
Yeah. Showing me up and telling me to shut up.
Hey, it was a woman's journal. And
I can be a lady for what? Either that or I go back to Susan. Oh wait,
gosh.
you weren't there when I was play acting as Susan. We were playing the hidden, and I was Susan, the manliest of ladies. I mean, most ladylike of ladies. Yes.
That's hilarious. Do you know what this reminds me of? The whole thing about villagers disappearing and blood spray and stuff? The D&D campaign that you were starting with us,
Oh yeah.
where we got taken somewhere. Evil cavern.
You know how hard it is to kidnap a campaign's worth of, well, like a party's worth of player characters in D&D?
Well, I thwarted you single-handedly
Yeah,
with my
yeah.
see-through invisibility spell.
I mean, realistically, I could have just said, yeah, no, it doesn't work. But, like, I don't know. You guys just Damn, I did a lot of damage there. I don't know if you noticed, but I did 1,200 damage to most of them. 1,500? Damn! Damn! What? I like saying it that way.
No, I know. You're just probably being too loud.
There's no such thing as too loud.
Ooh, blood.
There's only Zool.
Blood. Do you think it's Niskaru?
Bear traps.
Because what would be tooth, claw, and blade?
I really hope it's not Niskaru.
Well, they seem to be tying Niskaru into most
I'm gonna
things.
stab a bitch if it's Niskaru.
Why a BITCH?
Well, I mean, I'll stab a bastard too. I'll stab bitches and bastards alike if it's Niskaru.
I mean, the odd thing is they don't actually mean the same thing. A bitch is more like a female dog, whereas a bastard is someone who's fatherless. And of lowly caste.
But at this point, it just kind of means a female or male dick bag.
Okay.
What? That guy just walloped me with a bomb. You'd think it would hurt him too, but no. Game physics. So weird.
Mm-hmm.
Too many bear traps. Too many bars.
Were they stabbing at something else?
No, they're just like doing their tribal like, I'm gonna get you. I am hitting these guys with way too much damage.
Purple.
Purple.
All the purple.
No, I love the environment work they did in this game.
Mushrooms.
All the
and
artwork.
purple. Now, there are luminescent, like phosphorescent mushrooms
balls.
in the real world, aren't there?
Yes, but they're rare.
Yeah.
And not nearly this shiny. Because that would take probably way too much energy for them.
Yeah, because I was wondering why they were used so often. I think it's just... I don't know. It's a very nice aesthetic, having glowy mushrooms.
You know what? On the last episode I was talking about, like, the sins of this game and whatnot. And I know sins aren't that was a mistake.
It's not a sin to look pretty.
Well,
I don't know.
So what I was going to say is, it's not a sin of game
So
design
you're
or anything
saying
like that.
It's a beautiful presentation of a lackluster what?
A lackluster product. This is one of those games where the visual design work,
I also like the combat.
the combat is mostly there.
Then again, I'm not the one with the controller, but it looks nice.
Yeah,
I don't feel like you're spamming the same attacks over and over again.
The
and there's enough
combat
variety.
is fun. Yeah, the combat is fun, but the stun locking, the enemies like stun comboing me, that gets frustrating really fast.
Let me guess, the villagers are being used as a sacrifice for Niskaru. Or something.
I'm gonna shake
completely
a hoe.
What is the Engar doing sending a neophyte to rescue me? Doesn't he understand what's going on here? There is a necromancer in Mel Aglia. Look around you. Patrick Morkin's wife may have died from natural causes, but nothing natural brought her back. I know because I've been watching her walking corpse feast on prisoners for over a week. She and her husband are nearby. If you strike quickly, you can catch them by surprise and end this horror.
So Morkin's been feeding people to his undead wife.
Yep.
Yes, I'm not certain which is more torturous, having to watch Patrick Morkin feed villagers to his dead wife, or the way he caresses her cheek as he wipes the blood from her chin. Oof. As threatening as his dead wife may seem, kill the sorcerer first. Once the master is destroyed, the magic that animates her corpse will dissipate. She's just an automaton, after all. We both know there isn't a magic that can bring the dead back to life. I'll see to getting out of this cell. With you distracting them, I should be able to escape. I'll see you at the Raven when this is done. Hurry!
The IRNA.
Okay, that's good. So it's not about Niskaru.
Good. I don't have to shank a hoe.
Really?
This isn't what it looks like. Ah, fine. I'll admit it. I tried to bring her back from the grave. Is it really so hard to understand? Have you never been in love? I'll say one thing. Your timing is impeccable. I think she's hungry, and you'll make quite the feast.
Well, she's already dead. Maybe she'll get back up again. You didn't catch on, though, that there's no magic that can bring someone back from the dead? You didn't catch on to that line?
But you are...
Yeah. I figured you'd make some kind of pseudo-snarky comment about it. That wife went down fast. Why the heck did she have that kind of greatsword?
Maybe you just have unnatural strength when you're dead because your muscles don't have limits. But here, let's look at her.
She's just some lady in really crappy clothing.
Hmm.
It's not even, like, undead looking. I should probably go let that lady out.
Yep.
That'd be hilarious. You're not required to. I mean, technically, if you follow the quest, you are not required to let her out of the cage.
Or the cage is already open and she's gone.
Well then.
Yep. That's how it goes.
I guess that would have been convenient, but, like... I had the key, how did she get out? I guess the bars were pretty widely spaced, you could just kind of...
So this had
Climb
nothing
out.
to do with the evil lady, I suppose.
Not yet. Probably not at all, which is going to be incredibly embarrassing. Or maybe not embarrassing so much as just like...
Unless this character you found ends up being your sidekick again. Sort of like the other lady.
Probably there's some kind of connection or something. It just feels kind of non sequitur-y.
Who are you gonna see?
She's upstairs. But as I was kind of saying earlier, this is one of the like few games that I can really point at where the like visual design work vastly outstrips the rest of the game. Like, yeah, the combat is okay, but Fable, which came out like 7 years before this one, I think had a better combat system.
Oh, the music is nice in this.
Yeah, it is kind of nice. Anyway, let's...
cheery,
let's
fluty
wait.
music.
She just rushes right back and goes immediately to sleep. You have weird priority list, lady.
After all this, I'm grateful to be alive. And uneaten. It was lucky that you showed up when you did. I must say, I'm impressed, neophyte. Few of your rank would be able to handle a necromancer of Morkan's power. I will remain behind, attend to the village. You should report to Savant Engar as quickly as you can. Goodbye, then.
Hey, you could have talked with her about death and stuff.
Okay.
Then you could have been like, I came back from the dead.
The village wounds will take time to heal. Not an unusual thing in these times, especially with the Tuatha raiding the coastline. But Kandrian's always been secure. When the Order heard of what was happening, we had to investigate. Something unnatural was at play.
Aw, okay, never mind.
Anything? No? Probably
Maybe
not.
we can ask her more about herself, or this... Is Engar the one that you claim is hitting on us?
Whoa, stuff just happened. Oh, I see. I plugged my phone in because my phone was running out of batteries because of the...
No. I do not want to save photos.
Yeah, so... I
It's
plugged
just
my
bringing
phone
up
in to charge my phone, and since it's a smartphone, because I finally got one, it's powered by a USB cord. Hey, we go up to Wraithier now. But I've told my computer not to do this, and it does it anyway, where the moment I plug in my phone, it's like, oh, you'd like to open up Dropbox. Alright, let me just alt-tab you out of whatever the hell you're doing.
Sort of the same with my iPod, where if you try hooking it up to my iMac, it's like, do
Always
you want to
iTunes.
sync everything?
No, leave me alone. If I want it, I will just do it on my own, or like, you know what, if you want to open up, fine. Just don't kick me out of my game session. Alright, so you're speaking about, like, females and reasonable dress.
Never mind. Really?
Wait, I want to look at something.
Oh, hey, do you know what she has? Go back, look at her belly button. She has a T-button. Do you know that T-buttons are considered the most attractive type of belly button?
Stop tooting your own horn.
What? Yours is weird. It's a deep pit and it's vertical rather than horizontal.
Yeah. What is this, passing out
At
awkward
At least it's
personal
not an
details?
Audi belly button.
Ugh. Those freak me out. I'm sorry if you have one, but they just weird me out to no.
Greetings, neophyte. So, a necromancer was behind Melaglir's disappearing villagers. Disturbing. My suspicions regarding your potential were well-founded. You are forthwith promoted to the rank of docent. As a docent, your first order of business is to the west, to speak with a man named Anchor Edmure.
Docent. I haven't heard that word in a long time.
I have, with like museum tour guides.
You are to liaise with a man named Anchor Edmure, a rather enthusiastic sagecrafter from the village of Emir to the west. He often sends reports of mystical occurrences that usually turn out to be exaggerated tales of inebriated fever dreams. His latest cry for help, however, may hold some truth. Go to Emir, speak to the man, and find out what he means by Shardfall has come alive. Where did I put my quill?
Let's go talk to Drunk Man. So, it feels like for this one, instead of doing, like, a connected plotline, it's just like, weird magic poop is happening. Go de-poopify it. Here's a magic plunger. And by plunger, we mean stabbing sword. You know, it does kind of weird me out in this game that nothing you deal with particularly requires you to be a mage. Have you noticed that?
Lovely day,
Like, there's people are disappearing, but you don't have to, like, solve a magical puzzle or dispel a curse or anything like that. And it's like, oh, there's a necromancer. Yeah, you could shoot him with fireball or just stab the shit out of him. Alright, let's talk to Drunky.
You're with the Scholia Arcana, are you not? I'm so very honored to make your acquaintance. I know what I wrote was vague. At first, I didn't know what I was dealing with. It's just... Shardfall. It's changed. Shardfall is a cave to the west and north. It's a good place to harvest shards, hence the name. The place always has a bit of a chill, but recently the cave became cold, and it howls like it's angry. Many days past, my assistant, Donald Cutty, delved into the cave to collect samples. He never returned.
He never returned.
Great.
It's more than just wind. It's like the cave is screaming. I could almost make out the words too, but I couldn't take the cold. I had to flee.
You know, that's something we haven't run into yet. We haven't run into snow.
It's true. There hasn't been a wintry environment.
Interesting.
I tried to find my assistant, but I failed. The cold of the cave is too great. Not 6 steps in, my boots froze to the very rock. That's why I've been devising a talisman to stay warm. The work is almost complete, too. I just need one last thing. If you're willing to aid me, perhaps we can solve this mystery. After I failed to make it deeper into Shardfall than just a few steps, I put up a barrier. No need to have some poor fool stumble in there by mistake. The barrier will let you through if you have an amulet that can keep you warm. Like one made from a Barghest's heart. A Paragon Barghest, that'll do just fine. I've heard of one ranging north of Emir. If you can kill it, fetch me its heart, and I will be able to complete my pendant.
You know that sunstone we got earlier? Mm-hmm. Yeah, completely irrelevant to this quest.
Ah, it was burning though.
Yeah, it would be convenient.
And apparently Barghests have very warm hearts, even when they've been torn from their corpses.
Oh, right, they're the big wolf things. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, it would be very convenient if you just showed us, like, oh, yeah, I got the sunstone, let's use that. And he's like, this is even better. But I was going to comment on this. So he's got that barrier set up so nobody can go in. His poor assistant, completely screwed.
Yeah, I mean, unless anyone can go out.
Probably not.
But once again, it's another missing person's quest.
Yep. What are we? The Amber Alert people? I mean, I guess that's not really the right
No, that's
term.
for children.
Yeah. Still weirds me out that have we even seen children in this game? I killed it in one hit. I killed the bears in one hit, too.
No, but they're being gooskins.
Gooskins grow up to be people. Ugh.
No, it's interesting that there are no children.
Lovely day, isn't it?
Still weirds me out that everybody has the exact same physical build. And it's, like, extremely muscular.
Only need 2, like, male and female body types, I suppose, at the minimum.
It's just lazy. Alright, let's talk to him.
The heart of a paragon barghest. Incredibly tough creatures they are. Give me a moment. There, take it. You're better suited to plumbing the depths of Shardfall than I. You can now brave the cold to investigate exactly what's happening.
See what I mean? Plumbing.
I'll be here.
Plumbing.
Plumbing.
We're magic plumbers. We're Mario. We're Wizardio. Alright.
It's interesting. We've been psychic this time around.
Yeah. Guessing things in joke form before they even get said. Completely unabashedly.
Well, I sometimes call out movie lines. When I actually say things sentence for sentence, what someone's going to say, even though...
But oftentimes, like, a lot of great movie lines are kind of rips from something else. Actually, we're out of time, though. I wanted to mention this, but, Shia LaBeouf, the guy from the Transformers movie...
LaBeouf,
is, like, in a large amount of trouble for plagiarism, so he's actually retiring from public life, which I assume is also acting.
But wait, what did he write or do to be plagiarized?
I don't know. Maybe he tried writing his own movie or something and plagiarized a lot. But his, like, farewell / like, I'm quitting public life speech.
Quitting Hollywood, quitting everything?
Yeah.
So that means no
or
more
retiring.
Transformers.
Retiring. Well,
with him.
The new Transformers cast had nothing to do with him. Anyway, they have a completely new set of people.
Yes.
But his farewell thing was heavily plagiarized.
That too?
Yep. I really hope it kind of sticks with him and he doesn't come back, because I don't like him as an actor. He worked great in Holes, and,
Well, it was because he was...
what was it,
sort of
Saved by the
awkward.
Bell or something?
I don't know, I only saw Holes, and then the Transformers films with him in it.
I hated those. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next episode of Kingdoms of Amalur. And I'll not get my ass kicked anymore by sprites. I got them on the backswing. Nice.
They're so bubbly.
Why is everything so blue and weird? Seriously, the colors are, like, strange right now. Anyway, see you guys then.